But I started it with the dog. I started the story with the dog because they live next door to the group home. Shout out to the group home, man. But nigga, I used to always blow pepper into Magic's nose. And he used to sneeze mad times. So eventually, once I used to come in the house, I used to do it. So he stopped fucking with me when I used to come in the house. So what I used to do is I used to put pepper in my head in my house before I used to go over to their house. Because he's always at the door. Woo, 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 woo. And then when you open the door, he's there. Woo! And he's wagging his tail, happy to see people. When that nigga used to open the door, and I will already have the pepper, and I'll be like, Magic! You ever hear a dog sneeze and growl at the... Hey, yo, dog. Hey, yo. It got to the point where I used to come into the house. That nigga, he wouldn't do no wagging of the tail, nothing. That nigga would take a stance and start growling. Oh my God. Yo, one day, somebody did something to Magic. We was in the room playing a video game. Somebody did something to Magic over there. That nigga came over to me and attacked me for what I said, yo. Hey, yo, Poopy, what the fuck? He was like, yo, I'm sorry, Jim. I don't know what that was about. Warren said, I know what that shit was about. That's from Jim always putting that pepper in his nose. That was my second family. They lived in the building next door, man. Oh, my God. Me and Poopy have the same birthday. On the same day, we was born the same day, everything.
Why did you discover that you could do that?
You said what?
How did you discover that you could do that?
One day, Miss Leanne was seasoning the food in the motherfucking kitchen. And Magic was over there. And you know, because he's a dog. He likes to be around food.
Yeah.
So Miss Leanne, she was seasoning the food up here. And Magic, he was putting his face up in there. And the pepper was hitting his nose. And then the nigga just stepped away with and I saw how many times he sneezed. I was like, wait a moment. I don't know. Hey, hold on. I need y'all to understand. There was a whole other thing that was going on that I should have been paying attention to. All right? And we was playing the video game, and I should have been paying attention. But I'm looking at Miss Leanne season the fish, and fucking Magic is in. And he was just in there wiggling his fucking head towards the sky. And when the shit started, and I saw how many times that shit made him sneeze, I said, maybe if I can condense and combat the pepper, I can get more sneezes out the nigga. So he understood after like 3 or 4 times he knew if I opened up that cabinet that I had pepper in my head. And he knew that nigga. It didn't take him like 10, 20 times. That nigga, after the 3rd or 4th time, that nigga was on. That nigga was like, nah, that nigga was in the cabinet, yo. And that nigga was in the cabinet. So I had to switch it up. I had to start hitting the nigga in different spots in the house. Like by the bathroom, by motherfucking Sharice's room, inside the living room. You know what I mean? Different areas in the hallway of the house.
Oh shit.
So once the nigga realized, nah, I can't trust the nigga in the house, I realized that I had to get the nigga from the jump start before I got that.
At his
Before I
peak
got
excitement, he's the most excited to see. Oh
Yes.
shit.
Yes. But yo, bro, when I used to realize, yo, when I used to realize he wasn't fucking with me, I used to just pour a whole mitten full of pepper, a whole mitten full of pepper in my hand, dog, and have that shit in my hand in the house for like 35 minutes. Staying in one space where the nigga, because he would patrol the kitchen to make sure he would see where I'm at, and he would patrol the kitchen and then go and see where I'm at. All right, yeah, this nigga know. Then he'll lay down in front of the kitchen, and then people will be in the living room because I just sat down there for like 35 minutes. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this nigga don't know I got a whole handful of fucking black pepper, dog. And I'm eating a hero.
Oh, so now he's interested.
I opened up the hero. I opened up the bag with the hero in it with one hand. The Lay's chips and everything, one hand. Unraveled that bitch with one hand. Started busting that bitch down. Why this? He still walked over to me with caution. But it was the bites into the sandwich and the extra shit I was throwing on top of the chew. He couldn't help himself. He come getting closer and closer. And I was like, normally he would just come, but that nigga's like, nah, fam, you gonna have to give me some sort of incentive. Like, yo, fam. I said, yeah. I put my hand down and cocked my hand back. That nigga went to come towards the sandwich. Yo, fam, I went so. That nigga. That nigga. Yo, fam. Oh my gosh. That motherfucker jumped back and took them downstairs. And then the sneeze started hitting him. Yo, fam. That nigga started going towards the back where everybody was. Steve, I was trying to bring him back to. Come here, Magic. That nigga went back there. Pookie was like, yo, what the fuck is all this shit in Magic's face? The black pepper was all on his white coat. Hey, I was like, I was seasoning my sandwich. I know y'all know now. I know y'all know, but we was kids, y'all.
Oh shit.
And y'all know I love Magic. And I didn't bug out. I just asked Poopy what happened when Magic attacked me when motherfucking D Devil was fucking with Magic. I I didn't do nothing. I just let it happen because I knew exactly what Warren said was true. That's what I know.